silent for Lord Fuse! It is decreed that all women of childbearing age will be taken before the Emperor's silver, so that he may choose a new wife. Any man or woman found impeding this order will be charged with treason and sentenced to immediate execution.
You abuse your power. This is a violation of our rights.
What rights? You belong to the Emperor. He will do as he pleases. Guards, seize the women.
No! Not her!
Be patient, William. Our time will come.
I trust no one else has a problem, because I've indulged your whining long enough. Guards, you have your orders. Move the women to the galleon now! We'll search the outskirts of town and ensure that no one attempts to evade their duty.
You're late. We need to practice. You need to practice.
Are you in such a hurry to be beaten, Grandfather?
Yes. Unfortunately, I'm constantly disappointed. But at least my student has confidence. Now, go into the house and get your blade. Amaze me with your swordsmanship.
Oh, I didn't hear you get up.
I wanted to practice with Grandfather, but you look so peaceful I didn't want to wake you.
Have you eaten? You'll need to keep healthy to have any chance of beating him.
I will. Have you seen my sword?
Look in the chest. I'm sure you left it there last time.
We're wasting time. Where's your sword? Hurry up, lad. Get your sword. Now we can begin. Hold your sword ready, and never take your eyes off your opponent. We'll start with some basic moves that will ease you into combat. Now you try. Good. I see I'll have to provide you with more of a challenge. Next, we should try the lunge. When performed well, this move is deadly. Good! A powerful movement. You learn quickly. Now, a swipe requires a little more skill than a lunge, but less accuracy. Stand fast, and in one swift move, swipe hard to your right, like this. Very elegant. I hope your opponents appreciate such artistry.
They'll have no choice. It'll be the last thing they ever see.
Always consider your assailant's position. This will help determine whether you perform the right swipe or readjust your stance and swipe left. Good. Now we'll try a different approach. One-on-one combat is rare. It's more likely that you'll face several assailants at any one time, so you have to be prepared for anything. And this move is vital. Very few of your opponents will have any pride, and would rather leap at you from behind than face you directly. Learn this move well. Good! Your offensive training is complete. Now you must learn to defend yourself. Your shield is invaluable when countering attacks. Use it well. You defend yourself well. Your training is complete. Get ready to fight, and show me just how good I am.
I'd say it was relatively even at the moment.
Excuse us, Jennifer, but David needs a lesson in accuracy.
Don't worry, I have the washing to do. Besides, I love to watch you training.
Fuge! Tell me, are you still your father's lapdog?
Don't you ever learn. I should have dealt with you years ago. You're fortunate that I have more important matters to deal with. Your Emperor Silva requires a new wife. He may even choose this delicate creature. And then again, if my father isn't interested, I may take her for myself.
I would kill you first.
Steady, lad.
Listen to the old man. Your wife has such beauty, and I'd gain so little pleasure from destroying it. Take her away.
I love you, David.
How touching. Women are far too weak.
Then the men who prey on them must be cowards.
Why are you in such a hurry to die? Guards, stay here and see that they get their wish.
Hurry! We must go after Jennifer now.
It looked like they were heading south, towards the harbor.
Let's go! We're wasting time! There they are. Come on, after them. We're too late.
This time, but we will get her back.
Please, they've taken our daughter. You have to help us. We're old and can offer you little, but...
Don't worry. We'll help you all we can.
Did you see or hear anything that may be useful? Do you know where they're headed?
All the women were forced in the galleon. Fuge and some of his guards got into a smaller vessel. And both ships sailed off in different directions. Unfortunately, I don't know where either one is bound, sorry.
Where are all the villagers? Or all the angry husbands?
Some of the men have already banded together. They took their weapons and left in the direction of Haven.
Will she be all right? They won't hurt her, will they? She's all we've got. I couldn't cope if they...
She'll be all right, love. She'll be all right. Come on, I'll take you home.
Fuge is evil. His father has taught him well.
I am the chronicler. I shall record your adventures in my book of legends. Tell me of your deeds.
We should...
Tell me of your deeds, adventurer, so that I may record them in my book of legends.
Haven's gates. They were built by an ancient race to protect their city from evil. Legends say only the pure of heart may enter. Well, there's only one way to find out if that's true. Come on, lad. If a wicked old man like me can get through, you'll have no problem.
But what if my hatred for Silver betrays me?
David, he's taken your wife. Your anger is justified.
I hope you're right.
You! After them!
He must have known he would die.
Yes, but the punishment for refusing an order would have been far less merciful. That exit leads out of Haven and through into Rain. Any diversion at this stage will waste too much time. I'm not putting one foot back in there, not unless I can see if it's likely to get bitten off.
Don't worry. I doubt any beast would be depraved enough to eat your feet.
Nevertheless, it wouldn't be wise to enter, not until we see what lives in there. Haven is more somber than its name suggests.
Yes, I feel uneasy. This place is too quiet. Did you hear that?
First it's too quiet, now it's noises that worry you. It's probably just a couple of larks, nothing to worry about.
Strange sounding larks. So I'm no authority on the call of that particular breed. Come on, let's take him.
I don't think that would be wise. We'd be slashed to pieces.
You would do well to listen to the old man.
Show yourself. Only a coward would hide behind his men.
What fool calls me a coward when my men surround him?
Please, we're not here to fight. We need your help. You must forgive my grandson's somewhat impetuous introduction. He is eager and hot-headed, but no fool.
And why should we help you?
Fuge has taken my wife on his galleon, and I intend to find her, with or without your help.
Bold words. Your confidence is admirable, if not a little naive. Come to our camp. We have the same objectives, and we'll help you all we can.
But without the exact location of the galleon, what can we do?
You'll discover that soon enough. As you can see, we're mostly just farmers and traders, humble people whose wives, daughters, and sisters have been ripped away. Our plight forced us together and compelled us to fight. You're welcome here. Feel free to look around.
You implied that you might know how to find the ship?
You waste little time. That's good. There's a cave that leads to the great library at No. The library is reputed to house a very powerful telescope. This should show you where the galleon is heading.
Won't you be coming with us?
No. We'll stay and plan our next attack.
Did Fuge take your wife?
Camille, we were due to be married until they stole her from me. I'll get her back, no matter what. I know you're thinking about Jennifer, but we will find her.
Training to fight Fuge on your own?
If I have to.
How old are you?
Old enough to know when my mother needs me. My father and I are the only hope she has.
Tell us, is Haven really as secure as it appears to be?
Wait! Although my father can hear you, he can't answer. When Fuge came for my mother, he had my father's tongue ripped out. A warning to others who protested so loudly.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. He's just biding his time till he can settle the score. I'd better get back. I haven't finished training.
If you value your life, stand back. It's called the Web of Death. It's quite difficult to master, but it's very effective.
Incidentally, I'm John, and that's my brother Ben.
Listen, I know my expertise is intimidating, but you should try it.
You're good. You learn quickly.
Yes, but the true test is executing the move successfully during combat.
Well, I'll know that soon enough. Thank you for your help.
We should hurry. The ship could sail out of the telescope's range.
I'm sorry, but I'd really like time to practice. Alone.
Where is everyone?
Who knows? Hiding in some bushes, waiting to leap out on the next poor, unsuspecting soul that passes?
Do they often leave you alone?
I stay and guard the camp with my father. They think I'm too young to go with them. I bet I could fight better than any of them.
I'm sure you could.
Do you need our help again so soon? Guess you want me to show you that move again.
Well, actually, we just
needed to see it one more time. Thank you. You've been very kind. Come on, David.
Why humor him? Surely his ego is inflated enough.
It's not his ego I was worried about. Would you like to explain that we came back because we're scared of the dark? The Duke said that the entrance to No was through the cave, and the cave is this way. I'm not putting 1 foot back in there, not unless I can see if it's likely to get bitten off.
Don't worry. I doubt any beast would be depraved enough to eat your...
Nevertheless. Why, you little...
Better run. And don't worry, I won't tell anyone you were scared.
Tell me of your deeds.
Haven is more somber than its name suggests.
Yes, I feel uneasy. So this is the Great Library of No. Do you know much about this place?
The library was once a school that taught the magical arts, but since Silver outlawed magic, the school has been closed.
Something seems wrong. Who, or rather what, were they?
They appeared to be some type of imp. They looked devilish. Be wary.
But they are small, insignificant against our swords.
And if there are 100 more imps inside?
I'll destroy them all.
We'd better hurry then. I'm not as young as I used to be. I can't force the door open.
Step aside. Let me try.
Fortunately for you, I must have stressed the lock when I forced the door myself.
Yes, grandfather.
Somebody? Anybody? Help me!
Hey, wait there!
Sorry, I quite forgot myself. How rude I must seem. Thank you for helping me with those creatures. How could I ever repay you?
Well, the Duke led us to believe that there is a telescope within the library. If you could help us locate it, we would be very grateful.
Yes, of course. There is a telescope in the observatory that's right at the top of the library. Oh, but
what?
Tyronas the Diabolist is there. I'm sure he'd help, but he can be quite uncivil. And unfortunately now isn't a good time. I'm afraid he's unwittingly opened a portal to another dimension, allowing those little imps you so efficiently disposed of to enter ours. He must close it before we're completely overrun.
If necessary, we could help close the portal.
As long as we locate Jennifer and the ship first.
Please, just be careful.
This Tyrannus character could prove to be an important ally.
He has an imposing demeanor, but I'm sure he'll help you with the telescope.
What about you? You're not equipped for confrontation, and I'm afraid you'll be perfect target practice.
I must admit, I do have a tendency to panic when taken by surprise, but I can run quite fast. I'll be fine. I'll try to be of some use and run for help.
Your adventures have been many. I will record them in my book, so that you may know them always.
That's the second time the yellow imp has run away.
Yes, his color appears to be his only bold characteristic.
He may prove to be more trouble than we think. There's no harm in keeping vigilant.
Your skills leave a lot to be desired. I have a book you should read. Bullseye, your catapult, your friend.
I defeated your playmates, didn't I?
You insult me! Those illiterate barbarians had nothing to do with me! Ugh. What's that done to you? You placed me on a par with those idiots!
Sorry, my grandson is young and proud. You wounded his ego.
But grandfather,
Yes, I can see that, but judging by his performance, his ego could do with a trim. Now run along! You've wasted quite enough of my valuable reading time! You're not very bright, are you? In words of 2 syllables and less, I asked you to go. Shoo! Vamos!
Tell me of your deeds, adventurer, so that I may record them in my book of legends.
Look there! He's shaking. We should try to calm him down.
I can't thank you enough. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome, but please try to calm yourself a little.
Yes, of course. I'm fine. Sorry, where are my manners? Professor Whittle, philosopher of life and ponderer of all unanswered questions, pleased to meet you. They get everywhere, don't they? Pesky devils. But the flying imps are the worst, especially if they get in close. Much better to get them before they get near, don't you think? You should go. I fear your staying here will only place you in even more danger.
But what about you? Will you be all right on your own?
Oh, please, don't worry about me. You've done more than enough as it is. Well, go on then. I'll be fine. Out of sight is out of firing range.
We're sitting ducks. We should move on.
the yellow imp doesn't appear quite so bashful when it comes to initiating trouble.
Don't worry, his mischief will come back to haunt him. We're wasting time talking. We should continue on.
Tell me of your deeds.
We should try to catch up with the yellow imp.
Maybe, but unfortunately, his dust trail lingers longer than he does. Come on then. We won't find him by standing here discussing it.
Spare me, please! I'll make it worth your while. I'll take you to my sacred place. Please don't hurt me! I'm sure you'll be pleased with my secret hoard.
Why would you show us your treasure?
You spared my life! I'm grateful! Now, please, come quickly! Hurry!
We should be careful. He may be luring us into a trap.
If he is, my sword will ensure he's as red as all the others.
Little imps with their ineffectual little punches. Well, you weren't very much help, were you?
You seem to have...
Yes, whatever. Now quick, what do you want? My time is precious.
I'm David, and this is my grandfather.
I have neither the time nor the inclination for tedious introductions.
Well, we were hoping you'd be able to help us operate the telescope.
Then I'm afraid you'll be disappointed. I couldn't help you use the telescope even if I was suitably inclined to do so.
But we were led to believe that you would.
Ordinarily, yes, but the telescope is powered by an old boiler situated in the caves beneath the library. Unfortunately, this hasn't had power since I have misguidedly opened up a portal into a demonic dimension. The caves are being used as a lair by a rather formidable demon. The demon acts as a nexus, a link between our two worlds. Kill him, and the connection will break. Only then will the portal close.
Could you take us to the caves?
I could, but there's something you'll need first. Follow me.
We'd better hurry. If Teronus misinterprets our hesitation, it will offend him.
Come on, you'll have to be a lot quicker than this. Come on, quick, look in the chest.
Why? What's in it?
Something very special. I think you'll find it rather inspiring. I'm sure you'll make good use of it. It's relatively foolproof.
Why? What is it?
It's an ice wand. Fortunately, I've not had to use it myself, but if used correctly, it's very powerful. Are you coming or not?
Where to?
Back to the entrance hall. Please hurry, I have no patience for time wasters.
You have no patience at all.
Excuse me, I thought you required help, not cosseting.
Hurry, before the teleport closes.
Come on then.
No, I'll leave this magic malarkey to you. I'd feel much better using my own 2 feet.
Where's your grandfather?
He decided to walk. He's wary of anything magical. He doesn't trust anything he doesn't understand.
I suppose it does take a superior intellect to decipher the complexities of magic.
Talking of magic, what seals that door?
Oh yes, that. I had to use one of my spells to minimize the spreading imp infestation. Hurry, we've wasted too much time already. The caves are this way.
So, this is where you've been hiding. It's ironic that it's duty that finally compels me to finish what I started all those years ago.
What does he mean? This is the second time he's mentioned your past.
David, please go! Now is not the time!
Listen to your grandfather. We should leave before it's too late.
You're not going anywhere. You're charged with treason against your emperor, and the mandatory sentence is death. Guards, kill them! I see you're not quite as decrepit as you look, old man. I'll just have to kill you myself.
David, run! Now!
No!
Your grandfather was no real challenge. I will take greater time and pleasure in killing you.
David, don't let him goad you. Your grandfather's already dead. If you stay and fight, his death means nothing. For Fuge will kill you too.
That's it. Run like the coward I know you to be.
I can't believe he's dead. He should be at my side.
I'm not very good at things that require sympathy and understanding. I've never really had anyone close, but I'm sure he's with you, somewhere.
Well, grandfather, if you are, I promise you this. Fuge will die by my sword. Vengeance will be my power.